Hey, Motorman here. I got a quick tip for you. What made me think of this the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, at the class, somebody asked me about proper tire pressure. Now, whenever somebody comes to my class, we send them out a little information, and we tell them in their touring bikes to make sure you have 40 pounds of air in the front tire. Now, I know that Harley recommends, I believe it's 36 pounds, but I've found that if you have 36 pounds or less in your front tire, when you turn the handlebars more than halfway, the bike tends to want to go to full lock. That scares the crap out of people. 40 pounds, it makes it much easier to steer, especially on the electric glides with the heavy fairing and the radio and everything that they have. So I recommend 40 pounds of air in the front, 40 pounds in the back. I believe the factory recommends 40 pounds in the back, but the back is not a big concern. It's the front. And at the class, I'm always having to check people's tire pressure. As soon as I see them get into a turn, a tight low-speed turn, and the handlebars go and they're fighting them, I know it's because it feels like the bike wants to flop to full lock, and that's the last thing you want. So what I do at the class, camera girl, if you'd focus right over there. Now I got a couple of these from this company, do. All right, I think that's a good enough close-up. Comes in this neat little storage case. Everything's compact, and what you do with these is you set whatever tire pressure that you want. In this case, it would be 40 pounds. Press the button and it fills it up to 40 pounds. When it gets there, it stops. It's got a nice little storage case here. This is where the plug goes for your cigarette lighter, right in here. And on the back of it, it's a pretty neat setup they have here. And you can carry this in your saddlebag, or it's good to keep in your car where you need to put a little air in your tires. And by the way, I've noticed even down here in Florida, we'll have days where it's for 3 or 4 days it's 75 degrees, then it'll drop down to 40 degrees in the morning. And if I check the tire pressure when it's cold, it's lost a couple of pounds. So at least once a week, I'm checking my tire pressure. If you live up north where you're getting 20 degrees below zero and that stuff, I guarantee you your tire pressure is low. So before you get back on that bike, make sure you air up the tires. In fact, when it's sitting in your garage, if the tires get really low, they could flat spot a bit. So make sure you keep the proper amount of air in the tires. This works very well. I think it's about 30 bucks on Amazon, and of course we're going to put a coupon below where you're going to save a few bucks. So I highly recommend it. Air up those tires in no time at all. I've actually used this on a car tire. They aired it up in about 5 minutes, which is pretty good. Doesn't make a whole lot of noise, but it's got a lot of power, and even has a little flashlight on the top here. But that's how do. Yes, I know that's not French. Don't go away, but I want to remind you too to subscribe, because we're putting out 2, 3, 4 videos a week. So make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell. And I'm going to show you some people in my class from yesterday's class and the week before finding their bike's lean limits, or at least attempting to, because you want to find those lean limits under controlled conditions, not when rounding a turn at 50 or 60 miles an hour. So stay tuned. It's about the third or fourth time through this exercise. They're starting to get the hang of it. Still hitting the cone occasionally. Sometimes more than occasionally. Hitting eye is very good on that rider. One down. Made it by the skin of his teeth. Notice how he straightened up the motorcycle right in the middle of the turn. And of course, when you straighten it up, it goes straight. Then he looked at the cones he shouldn't be looking at, and he went right towards them. This Triumph is like cheating. That bike is so easy to ride. This rider really fears that lean. As soon as that bike starts to lean in the U-turn, he wants to straighten up. Let's see if he does it again. Yep, straightened it right there. Looked at the cone he doesn't want to hit. And boom, a tip over. a 26 foot to the right. Not turning his head enough. Better turn your head now. 24 feet to the left. And he's getting his money's worth. He's going to go around again. Let's see what happens. Turn your head. All right, that's 2 strikes. You looked at it. Instead of turning your head over there, because when I'm right here, this is where I turn my head. Okay. If I wait till I get over here, now the bike is going to go straight, right? Yeah. So don't do that.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
The man from Romania. That's where this rider is from. Takes direction pretty well. Turn your head, turn your head. Turn your head. Oh, he had to put a foot down. Yeah, let's try it again. Still, he's way too far behind. We have 3 bikes in there, and they wouldn't be able to fit in the circle because the rider the last rider would be in the way of the first rider in the circle. Turn your head. Turn your head. Look back here. Look in the next circle. Look for the green. Look for the green. He was staring at this cone, made him hit that one. Don't cut yourself short, stay that side. Now turn. Turn your head, turn your head, turn your head, turn your head. Turn your head, turn your head. Please turn it. Turn your head. Turn your head, you're looking at the wrong ones. Almost made it. So close. Head and eyes in this exercise. Our best rider, folded under the pressure. Turn your head. Looking over there. Don't look there. Why did you want to hit that? You were supposed to be looking there. You're looking here. You're looking for cones in all the wrong places. Turn your head. All right, he did it twice. It's not dumb luck.